Dear students, I am going to take the final part of a short story, The Happy Prince of Class 9th, which is written by Oscar Wilde. Dear students, as you know now, why the little swallow had decided to stay with him forever. He had decided to stay with him forever because the Happy Prince became completely blind. And as you know now why he looked, dear students, dull and grey. He looked dull and grey when he asked the little swallow to take gold off leaf by leaf from his body and gave it to the poor. He did what he was told by the Happy Prince, and he gave it to the poor. The poor and their children, they were very happy. The children laughed and played in the street. They had bread now. The poor little swallow grew colder and colder, but he was not ready to leave the Happy Prince alone because he loved him very much. The little swallow tried to keep himself warm by flapping his wings. The little swallow knew that he was going to die. Before his death, he wanted to see off the Happy Prince. The Happy Prince got that he was going to Egypt at last, but the little swallow said him that he was not going to Egypt, he was going to the house of a death. He died at the feet of the Happy Prince. When he died, the leaden heart had broken into two. The leaden heart of the Happy Prince had broken into two. Suddenly, dear students, the mayor visited the town. He looked up to the statue of the Happy Prince. He was very sad to see him dull and grey. It looked very shabby and dirty. That is why he had given order that it must be pulled down. The statue of the Happy Prince was melted in a furnace, but his broken lead heart not melt in the furnace. It was thrown on a dust where the dead swallow was also lying. God said one of his angels to bring him the most precious things in the city, and the angel brought him the leaden heart and the dead bird. God was very happy to see these two things which were brought by one of his angels. The dead bird was kept in a garden of praise where he would sing forever, and in his city of gold the Happy Prince would praise him. Thank you.